damn, the wrong end team. Now plays the right one.
Nehmt euch in Acht.
There it is. This is how usually internet connection loss occurs. There. The connection to the game server was disconnected.
After watching what will happen during the week after I posted the exposing statement, it seems that it had some effects. I mean, the guy was pausing streaming for a whole week, wasn't responding to any comment, he commented, stream highlights will be posted soon and stuff. Sooner or later, the truth hits you in the face, and then you wonder why, how, and so on. That will be my last words for you. I wish you only what you wish to others, or in this case, what you wish for me. I wish the same for you, and I hope that our paths never cross again. Or only if you want to. Maybe it will happen.
Yeah, on the past days, I made a big statement, and people watched that and reacted and gave me responses in messages and so on. And I was waiting for an answer for almost 2 weeks. Then I saw nothing happened, even after I messaged his friends to tell him about it, but nothing happened, which would be a smart move if he actually kept that way, because I would have deleted the videos in 1 week, actually. I saw there was no response and I was thinking, okay, it was nonsense, let's delete it. But of this evening now, I am thinking about it to leave it forever. But it's your choice. Yeah, so the occasion is now he reacted on all of it. I mean, he didn't watch my whole videos. He didn't watch them all and completely. He was just picking his, let's say, minutes that he needed. And on this occasion, he then started making a whole live stream about me. Now he changes his sayings, his words. He now says crashing and stream sniping beside the before accusations that he made about me. Other words. He used other words for it. We have evidences. The live streams are still online. It's all collected. It's all already given out to the authorities. And you're now changing your words. It's not that easy, my boy. I don't know if you know how to manage privacy settings. Clearly don't. I mean, that should be a topic in a school if you go to one still. I don't. But I did. And I learned about that stuff because it's my work. You have to check your privacy settings, mate or friend or boy or whatever. Don't be online for everyone and don't show what you're playing or in which lobby you're playing. Just turn yourself offline or change the setting, only friends can see that. How you did now. You now turned off your online status. You are offline now for several days. He calls himself a kid with 19. If you are a kid with 19, what am I with 23 years old, my guy? You call me grown old man. I'm 23 years old. I'm born in 1998. What do you mean? I'm not responsible for your thin vocal cords, man. And one time you get an echo back, you wonder, and then you don't know what to do. Just saying random insults in like every fifth word of you was an insult. What do you mean? What's up, man? Can't you think logically and be polite and think or talk with arguments beside only insulting and trash talking? I know that. It's nothing unusual. I already explained that as well in the 47-minute statement that you are scared to watch, as it seems. You are only talking about 1 minute that you saw. Like I say, I'm sorry that I'm not a native English speaker, if that's the case, but I even made subtitles. If you don't want to hear on it, mute it and read, if you like. But nobody holds you back to watch the statement. Everything is explained there. I don't have to do another one. This was the funny one. He doesn't understand the Internet Explorer meme. I did a comment, he already read it. Yeah, don't use Internet Explorer, and he was scared already. Like a paranoid being. I think he's a hacker, he mentions Internet Explorer and stuff. Hey, dude, I mean, I cannot teach you things from school anymore. I mean, you're going to school or went to school. Didn't you learn about memes? Are you not part of the society? Are you antisocial? What's going on? I don't know. Internet Explorer memes, dude. Open up Google and look up what it is. I will even include in this video some memes so you can read, that you understand what I meant with it. You clearly don't understand stuff. You are living in your bubble, like I already said. And it's sad to see that. You only think that. He will stop playing Battlefront 2 because of me. He says, yeah, he is one of the reasons I will stop playing this game. To be honest to you, I hope you stop to play this game. So the lobbies will be only filled with normal players. And not with toxic ones and lying ones and something about his hair. Something, I say your hair and something about him, like he looks or I see him. What? Dude, you are not revealed. You never show your face. Or showed it in the past. You never showed your face. What do you mean? Or were you maybe mentioning that you're losing some hair? What have you tried to say to us? Meaning only him. So that's why I will call him boyfriend. Only he revealed himself. And I will not comment on which way he revealed himself, how he behaves in his live streams. I won't start because I would have another thing going on. I don't want to. But if he wants, we can start it. I have even more stuff on him as well. Explain that to us again. What do you mean by hair and why are you talking about it? I can't do anything for the algorithm of YouTube if it thinks I should be recommended when someone looks up your name. I can't do anything about it. Sorry, man. I mean, I feel honored that I get recommended, but it's not my fault. And yeah, if that makes me a fan of you, then does this live stream make you a fan of me now? For making a live stream about me, does it make you a fan now of me? It would be the only logical conclusion, I think. It was a single word that he needed to say. Only a single word. He didn't even had to make some thing about it. He just had to say it, that one word, and all would be over. All this would disappear. But he's still going on and going on and going on. And I will go on and go on and go on. Yes?
Here's your apology.
Fick dich.
Here's your fucking
Fick dich.
apology.
Fick dich.
If this isn't the right language, I don't agree. Okay? I don't.
Nice.
Fick dich.
You hear that?
Nice.
You understand that, buddy?
Fick dich.
Fucking weirdo.
Nice.
Stop making videos about it.
Keep on, man. Keep on.
Hella thanks when
Live reaction, my guy. Yeah, come on, go on.
it's oh fuck. Pause the video.
Oh, learn to read. Let's go. Promote my PlayStation account. Come on.
Get me. Oh shit.
Yeah, don't destroy your phone. Hey, look out. You didn't pay for it.
He's last stream.
I hope. I thought you will do a video. What is it? What I saw in this first 5 minutes of it clearly lies, clearly searching for attention. There is no ground for any arguments or talk about it. Clearly, just what I want to define and to clear out. You are clearly lying. I never contacted you. You never contacted me. If you had, I would said it. You never did. I even didn't know that you exist. Only that I know is when I was playing with him, the stream ended. I was wondered. I wrote comments. And then I saw it was blocked. And I thought it was him. And the next day I see that Aiden was commenting what happened to his stream. And Nihilus was even commenting. I never saw you. Only the third, let's say, stream when the Diffused was streaming his We Are Weird Games. Only there I met you the first time, or even heard from you, heard about you the first time. There you were, I don't know what you were, holding his hands as he was playing VR games, I guess. I don't know. I convinced some guys of his, let's say, community that he was clearly in wrong. They tried to talk to him. His first action about it was banning them. He deleted them, blocked them, banned them, and they can't say anything anymore yet. That's what he tried with me, but he got the wrong one. I'm not such a guy or such a being. I'm not letting someone throwing dirt at my name. So I will do this till the end. Till the end. If I was asked, or if I would suggest a suggestion for these platforms, I wouldn't allow kids to go online under no circumstances, even not when parents are controlling it. Just don't let kids go online. It was such a simple choice by you to make. Either say sorry to someone who earns it, and he would be gone by now. But you are still continuing and calling for this. And now you got this life that you have to follow, to be paranoid, to watch every step that happens near you. Whoever joins, whoever writes to you, you have to think of me. Is that really what you wanted? Because it wasn't me that wanted this. But I'm happy that you consider me as your idol now, and that I will be the sense of your continuing life, as it seems. Actually, what a sadness. We are even concerned about the weird noises that you make in middle of matches. Something like, Guy, what's wrong? Is everything alright? Or is something stuck in your gut? What is it? What? The funny thing, you bully almost half an hour in your stream the hell out of people who are not there, and then when you get bullied, I don't want to talk about it. I won't kill and I'm gonna leave. Yeah, too bad you cannot ban people from your matches. Yeah, and that's it, yeah? On always leaving. Is that really the sense of your streams? It's sad to watch, really. Why should he listen to you? Are you his father? Are you... What are you? What do you think you are for him? Why should someone listen to you? Who are you? Didn't you say you are nobody? Yeah, of course he will do it, because he knows I'm right. It's the thing here. He's talking to me because... Join the party with him. The newest fact. He's crying that he's getting hacked and blah blah, but says he doesn't care if his IP gets pulled. Don't you see the logic there? Eh?
Are you sure?
No, I asked
But,
you. I asked you. But hey, can you repeat? What did you
no,
say?
Demi,
What
why
should
would
I
I do
do?
that?
Hold on, I didn't hear you before. What should I do now?
You should just stay away from the fuse, okay?
Aha,
And
because
don't talk about him or don't join him.
okay, but
Because you will get real problem.
but okay, but
Yeah,
I
you'll
have
get
still
real
questions.
problem.
Can I ask questions? Because I have
Okay.
some questions.
Yeah, sure.
Okay,
sure.
firstly,
Okay, some question. Okay.
firstly, what are you to Diffuse? What are you? Are you his brother, his father? What are you?
His brother.
His brother.
And-
Okay, what is your name then?
I'm his friend. I'm his friend.
You are his friend.
My name is Vigo.
Vigol. Aha,
Yeah.
Vigol. Okay, I didn't knew that Trevor has a brother, but okay. And else?
Okay?
Okay, what does he give you
What you
for
mean,
this?
and else?
What does he give you for this? That you do this?
Do I need something? I just want to be
I
a good
don't
friend.
need something. I'm just
You
backing
want
him up,
justice,
man.
yeah? You want
Protecting my family. Hey.
protecting your
Ah,
family.
you're scared, I see. Okay. Okay.
But hey, he's from United States and you are from Finland or Sweden. How is he your family?
You said, have you... What?
Yeah,
What are you?
yeah, exactly.
You make no
What-
sense.
how is your family
dude.
now?
You make no sense, dude, man.
I
never
do know
heard
sense.
about, like-
Okay, listen, dude.
I'm back.
Würde ich doch so gerne ein Video auf Deutsch machen, aber die verstehen es leider nicht. Pa čak možda i na srpski bi voleo da uradim, ali oni taj jezik još manje razumu, tako da morat ćemo nastaviti na engleski. This is where the fun begins, I guess. Well, to not enlarge the video, if you know, you know. How we just saying now at the moment. Yeah, the thing is, I mean, from my side, I did what I could do. Tried to reach this guy on private messages, didn't work out. Did some videos so I can get his attention. It worked, but not how it should be. The guy is not on my intellectual level, as it seems, so I have to adjust myself to his level so he gets it. And yeah, I did it. As he was saying that I was dead, I had nothing valuable, I'm nobody and stuff. And then, since he saw that I have something and I don't talk trash like him, he got scared, he got, let's say, any negative adjective what there is, he got it, and now he's trying to, his sneaky, like, try-hard ways, and keeping the talk about me, mentioning me, dreaming about me, I guess. I don't know. It's so funny to look at it. And I mean, even if you don't mention my name, we both know who it is. And it's funny. I mean, I wake up on my days and I see you are sleeping still. Then I'm enjoying my time, and later on in the evening, when I get a bit tired and maybe go to sleep, you try to enjoy your time. But the thing is, not literally, but I have more than two eyes. You know, I can go to sleep, but I still know what happens because I don't use Internet Explorer as you. I hope you got the meme by now, because if not, then it's not worth laughing about it alone, you know. But it's your thing. What should I say? I mean, I am just reacting. I don't know if I told that already. I'm just a person who reacts. I'm not initiating anything by myself because I don't have the time and the need for it. I tried to give you something, you didn't take it, and now that I want that back, or what I gave you, you don't want to give it back. What's wrong, guy? What are you expecting? You're not making anything out of me now. It's over. I gave you the opportunity one time, and you didn't use it. So go on with your toxic, raging life that you have, and keep being a laughingstock for the viewers that you have on approximately count of maybe 2 or 3 people. I mean, I get messages every day from certain people, and they're telling me, hey, don't take it too serious. This guy, he rages a lot. We laugh about it. Blah, blah. He's funny to watch, and so on. In my mentality, I would feel ashamed, and I would change my, let's say, behavior. I would say, hey, I don't want to be known as a laughingstock and being like a joke for kids online. I wouldn't be that. It's not, I mean, it's not the purpose of life. But it seems that in your 4 walls that you don't even own at yourself, that is paying someone else, you think you know the world and you know how it works. I have to disappoint you. No, you don't. Clearly not. I mean, you are the one now who has to go to copyright school from YouTube, not me. I mean, because I know how it works. I read it before. I'm not. I mean, when you register on YouTube with an account, you have to accept the agreements, you know. And if you don't read them, it's your fault. And I'm someone, let's say, who reads much, and I don't want to sign or accept anything. I want to see what I am accepting and what are my, let's say, rules, and what are theirs, what I can do or what can I not. But clearly you didn't read them, so that's why you're getting backslapped and I don't know what. Virtually, of course. No violence meant here, because this is all this is all virtual, and it. But on virtual side, the thing is, it would be okay if you only meant me and did that stuff to me and did it, let's say, normally, as a normal human being. Nobody would ever done anything. We would continue this, and maybe one day it would be quiet around it, and then we had gone on our lives. But you are still acting, raging, toxicing, crying, thinking about me, mentioning me. You are not letting it go. I had, as your boyfriend said it. I mean, boyfriend, not literally. I mean, he's the only guy in your, let's say, friend circle that you know in real life, as it seems. I mean, I watched all your streams, like from, let's say, last days back to 2 months, and I never saw anybody else than him there. So he told us, I mean, you did the 2 embarrassing live streams which got taken down, not only for copyright. You know it very good. You know what you did. I can say the details, but it will be in the thumbnail. I don't have to talk much. And then I saw the 3rd video, not of you, but of your boy friend, and he said a very important sentence in there. I mean, the other, let's say, 99.9% of the live stream / video was trash, of course, and nothing else what I already experienced from you. And there was only this 0.01% that was, let's say, a bit normal, or let's say finally on my intelligence level. He said a sentence: if you take down your videos, then we will take down ours. Then I told myself, so the opportunity is there, the option is there, which I already considered actually without you guys, but you woke up so late because of your Internet Explorer, and then stuff happened as they happened. So now I was thinking about that sentence, and I gave it a night, and then I told myself, okay, let's try it, let's do it. I took down my videos, and I told some guys of your so-called community, I wrote the messages, I said to them, listen guys, he and him said, if I take down the videos, they will take down theirs. Tell them I took them down. Thank you. And you know why I had to write other people. You know very well. I mean, you blocked me everywhere. I could do new accounts. I would be muted, banned, kicked in a amount of 3 seconds. So it doesn't have the effort anymore there. That's why I wrote them the messages, and I'm not guilty of that they didn't tell you. And I waited one day. The second day I saw nothing happened, and then I told me, okay, let's give it another day. Still nothing. All right, YouTube. I guess that is the only language you understand now, from nowadays. I mean, this is just, let's say, a middle statement, because there will be a final one, and you will not be able to do anything about it. It will be always there, I think. Maybe not on my own channel, because I have more valuable and important stuff to do there, as to have your, let's say, on there. So you're not worthy, let's say it that way. And nothing happened. And then, as I disclaimed already in my descriptions, I wasn't lying. I said it. YouTube has the right. I mean, how delusional would it be if you upload a video and YouTube could not handle their things? I mean, this YouTube platform that is not open, it's still private, and we are still having rules there, and you cannot do anything what you want there, as far as I know, and as far as it is confirmed already. So your 2 hours crying and mocking and faming and insulting and harassing and racist talk, that cannot stay online. Whoever it would be, forget me. It doesn't have to be me. It could be another YouTuber or another guy or someone from your community who you kicked just like you did already. And there will be a video about it, don't worry. What to say? What to say? Very sad. It's clear that you need a lash on yourself. I don't know who will wield it. You have 2 persons to choose. I don't know about the, let's say, female being that you have beside you. I don't know her. I don't want to comment further. But about your boy, he seems to know much stuff, but he's still on some trip on, or I don't even know if he's a nationalist or something. That's even more confusing for me. But that's his personal stuff. But he should take care of what he says online in that, let's say, topics, because he is not free. He is not more valuable than me, or I'm not even more valuable than. I'm never saying that, but he can think that he's something better. Of course not. He has the same brain as me, the same arms, the same legs. Not the same consciousness, that not. The same intelligence, that not, yes. But everything else, we are the same, and he is nothing more and less than me, so. The same I cannot harass you people, the same you cannot harass me, so keep your mouth next time watched. Watch your language. Be constructive. Be normal. Argument normally on facts, on the truth even. Not lie. Don't twist words. Don't harass. Don't cry. Don't be a normal person. You are not a kid anymore. You are 19, my guy. Maybe in your country you have the privilege to call yourself a kid because the adult age is 21, but you know in your soul, you know in your deep conscious, you know it. You are not small anymore. But I don't know why you think you are and hanging out with kids. I mean, I watched your Discords and guys, that is really, really weird stuff that you do there. You know? I mean, I know, I mean, it's so funny to see that your boyfriend kicked you from his server because he doesn't want that, let's say, crap on his server. That is the funny thing. He kicked you. Not literally, maybe. He just told you, hey, why don't you make your own server and stuff? But what was he telling behind it? What was his intention actually? And that is why I'm so I'm so entertained by it. Because he doesn't understand. Clearly the lash is in his hands. And you don't get it. You don't have your own opinion. You cannot do something on your own. That is what I see clear. I mean, guy, you are 19. Hey, do something. Have responsibility in life. Check the real values of life and not this. Don't spread toxicity and rage and how not to play an online game online. Don't do live streams how you rage and cry and leave and yeah. Don't make it. For one, that they don't laugh about you, and for the second, to not show people how to be. You are 19, you are a grown person. You have a function of an idol. Every day, every time. Not for, let's say, specific people. Your presence alone has a responsibility for it. You cannot do what you want. Online, at least not. In your four walls with your cats and dogs, I don't know what you have, your girl and boyfriends, I don't care. It's your personal stuff. There you can do what you want. But not online, my guy. Hey, what's wrong with you? Even me. I mean, what sense would it make if I came online, talk to you on my own language, which I speak in my four walls or in my country here? You would say the same for me. Oh, it doesn't make sense, don't do that and stuff. That's why I'm not doing it. I'm trying here on my English that I learned. Of course, the accent, I said it plenty of times. I'm not a native English speaker. But you are still wonder that still there is some knowledge and experience and trying to mock me on some cheap way. So sad, man. So sad. Really sad. But the thing is, no, not a single tear is worth falling for you. So I will keep laughing. I mean, just to let you know already, the memes will continue coming and I hope you will enjoy them. So, but this last statement, I hope I will do it good because I know now some smarter ways how to do it, and the people agreed that I can show them, so don't worry about it. Let's see how you will try something for foreigners. So much said for Deja vu again. The so-called Aces wallpaper, just for you, Longhorn. Oh shit. Oh no, move that quickly. Move it. Oh no, I got exposed. My guys.
To not enlarge this video unnecessarily still, to jump on the points, to not hold you too long. I have to prove some points for the guys because they kept assuming stuff and clearly, I think, silently crying or screaming for love from me. But I have to disappoint you guys. I'm straight, so yeah. And like I said, the silent screaming for evidence, I think. So I will get straight to the points to prove them some stuff that they think of me. Without so much to comment about. I mean, here. You have the evidence number 1. It's not here. You can clearly see, if you open a bit your eyes, you can see under here what I use. So, final statement on that. So, where were we? Exactly. So, as I mentioned before, I will include now the proofs that I had because of this messages stuff, and I was talking about that people got messaged from me when I took down my videos. I only just wanted to show them for evidence so nobody can say later in some other days he never showed us proof, blah blah. Here it is. This was the group with 4 people in it. I won't mention which exactly people it were, but they know it themselves. If they want to reveal themselves, they can. I don't want to because I respect privacy. But this was the group I made to inform the guys because I was, like I already said so often, I was blocked and muted. I cannot reach the guys, so I tried it on this way. I told them that the videos were deleted and stuff. I waited 3 days for it and they didn't react. And yeah, they were literally screaming in their live stream about the copyright. It wasn't only the copyright, like I already said. It's because many things. Not the copyright. I wasn't, like I told you, there is some laws on this platform or some rules that you can do, but only if you are fair, only if you don't defame characters, harass people, and so on. Only then you can do what you want. As you can see, did. I never mentioned anything in a very bad way to you. And you have to know one thing. We are here not real persons. We are behind this channel. We are characterizing these channels. We are not here with our real names or real... Yeah, nothing with realness here. I mean, I'm not... how you say? I'm not an actor or something, but clearly this world doesn't affect me. I have my real life and I have this, let's say, kind of life. And the real life, it doesn't have anything to do with this here. And that's why I'm not so hardly insulted by you and not, let's say, answering you back on that intelligence level it seems you have. And yeah, that's why all this is so how it is. And yeah, so to continue, like I told them, I informed them, I told them, and then I was wondered, hold on, I deleted the videos, I waited, and they didn't do anything. Asking why he is hiding in Discord. I mean, he's always mentioning in his live streams, yeah, come to my Discord, we will talk there. I don't want to mention him here, blah, blah. Let's talk there. I went on their Discord. To be honest to you, it isn't so much interesting stuff there, but there is clearly some very, very weird stuff. And I hope the guys know what I mean. I would watch out on their... Let's say if I was them, I would watch out what they do. They still have kids on these platforms there. So much said for this. Yeah, I mean, he keeps harassing... I mean, tries to harass me there, mentions me. Yeah, he talks about me there and gets his, let's say, confirmations from this younger members of his community, so-called community. If that makes him what it
makes him, okay, enjoy it. Then I said, of course, Discord is monitored too. Don't worry, if he wants to continue, he can. And surprisingly, some days ago, 2 days ago, I got some surprising messages from 2 people which were actually close to this guy and was at the first sight not on my side. They were speaking against me, and then somehow they started to use their own heads and were thinking about that stuff and were reaching out to me and asking me, is this really true what he's saying, and can you prove otherwise, and why is all this happening? And since I convinced them and I told them everything and they saw the videos clearly, they then started to think and were asking the tree guy, why are you doing this? And then what is the instant reaction of him? Blocking, muting, and as you will read yourself in these pictures. Yo, Mr. Maris, guess what? The tree. Yo, Mr. Maris, guess what? Tree banned me. Yo, Mr. Maris, guess what? Tree banned me because I kept bringing you up. I only brought you up 2 or something times. Man is crazy. They all need help. Longhorn also. They just jump to conclusions before they can hear you out for what you have to say, which is nothing new for me, my guy. People like that shouldn't be allowed on YouTube. It's clearly his opinion. I'm just reading this. I have my own opinion already, and that is his opinion. That is the one side of reaction that you can see. He's, I think, a younger one, and of course he will laugh about it a bit so he can, let's say, overplay his actual feelings. Of course, everybody gets a bit disappointed and wondered, but if you see the next message that I received, you can take it serious or laugh about it how you want, but read it for yourselves. I got banned from the tree for no reason. He thinks I'm a hacker because I always do glitches in matches. He also says I'm a troll because when we 1v1, I run away, just for fun, too funny. And because I always get the canceling glitch. I don't know what it is, but I'm very sad he banned me because he was my favorite Battlefront 2 streamer. If you take it serious or not, that's on you, but it's clearly not how you should treat the people of you. You should talk to them, ask them, or maybe ask them to leave it, to stop it, whatever. But you didn't. You just keep muting people, ban them, and accuse them of nothing that you can prove. Just trash talk. Your own bubble, man. No comment. And to close this up slowly so that it doesn't get too long, I will just prove one only point that is remaining. They were keeping assuming stuff about me again, like some hack abilities again, in PlayStation parties, PlayStation Network parties. They think I can somehow manipulate them and join with one account on 2 places. To be honest, I laughed about it, but when I saw their, let's say, so-called images and yeah, just images, I was shaking my head, and I was even then more convinced for the, let's say, reason why I didn't got a PlayStation 5, because the newer technology that gets out, released, and so on, I have the feeling that it makes the people even more dumb than they maybe were before. And that was the case here. In their screenshots, you can only see 2, let's say, people in the party, but you don't see how they are in there. And you can see, let's say, 2 similar people there, like they were copied. and nothing further, no other information. And thanks to the good PlayStation 4 systems that we still have, I will show you this. It's a party that I created with my 2 main accounts, and as you can see, doubled. 4 person inside. Here you can see the names, it's the same. But only one detail is here different. I think the most of you will already get the point, but because I know they are not like it and they don't like to think about stuff and they want everything to be proven or everything shown to them, no problem, my guys. I even did homework for you. So get ready for a presentation which has 1 page. So, my guys, you can see clearly it means the console on PS4, and then you see here another symbol which shows like a smartphone, and you can see here it's written auf Mobilgerät, it's on German. And to make it even more easier for you, I translated, and what does it say? Mobilgerät, mobile device. You can join with a PlayStation 4 and with your mobile device at the same time. You're welcome for this tutorial. So now you can play a hacker. Oh no, this was really an interesting journey with these guys. And amusing. It made my vacation even more enjoyable. So it took some time, of course. It was time consuming, but at least I hope they learned something from it. They should take it a bit with a bright side and don't be so toxic and salty against anything. If they forgive themselves, I will forgive them. But until then, I will stay with my opinion. And to conclude some remaining stuff that he mentioned in his live stream, so I don't want to leave it uncommented. So he sees that I actually care, not in his negative thinking way. He is thinking negative about caring about something. I care because I listen to people. I don't want to assume stuff or make up lies. That's why. So let's get on it. He was saying, and I try to quote at some points, he said in his live stream, be careful who you call a hacker online. And I was having a bright smile on my face. A wide smile. I was thanking God that you got enlightened. Finally, some progress is made. You started to think. Thanks. The next one. He then, of course, always as his negativity he spreads around, he couldn't care less about the issues that are happening to them. But still, he's checking on everybody who joins his stream or Discord now, timing out almost everybody who is weird for him or somehow not normal, still being paranoid and calling his Longhorn to help him out in every matter. I mean, let's leave this paranoid side on the hold. But this calling your Longhorn all the time to help you out, dude, you are able to learn stuff or not? Why you just don't start to learn? Do it, try it out, and then you learn by doing. Don't call him in every matter that you have and you cannot handle. Try something on your own. Don't call him for everything. You have to be independent at some point in your life. And to leave your friend alone sometimes. Maybe he wants some free time from you as well. Who knows? kinda checked on it, and I came to the conclusion that of his high-spoken community, unfortunately, the average age is between 12 and 14 years, which means, like I already maybe said, that when I visited their Discords and I found some stuff that is not for this, let's say, range of age, I would advise them to watch out a bit over this matter. I mean, they took already actions against me to ban me and blah blah. I mean, I already got for what I came for, but still, watch out what you do there. You have kids around here, and in your live streams as well. Keep your language, let's say, a bit normal. Play normal. Don't act like you act. Try to evolve. Try to make it more interesting, because I don't know who watches your live streams every time. He's slowly understanding it, but calls it sad. I mean, he was saying in his live stream, yeah, I maybe slowly understanding this, but it's actually sad. What is sad about the fact that you deserve an apology from someone who did wrong accusations on you? If you were me right now, if you were in my situation, you would do the same. But only the difference between us would be that I would never cry for it. You keep mentioning Palpatine so much. You even gave me a new nickname. I mean, thank you for that. And like I already told you, I don't find it very creative. Find a new one. It's not so triggering. He's mentioning Palpatine so much, and then I wondered, because I saw it, is that why your Palpatine is only level 4? Why don't you stop, talk the talks too much, and walk the walk with him, my guy? Or how would you like to say, get better? That's about that stuff. Now to explain them some Discord stuff, because he was wondered that he said he banned me, but I could still join his server, which is clearly out of nowhere. It's wrong, because I made a test and I was actually banned from the server of the Longhorn, and I couldn't join it, but I could join the Trees Discord server. So he didn't ban me properly, and he was wondering and giving Discord the fault, or he was giving them the fault that, yeah, it's such a bad platform, I cannot ban people properly, blah blah. You just don't know how to do it. And if I were you, if you want honest advice from me, don't do stuff that you don't know about. For example, you cannot take medication if you don't know how, or in which amount. Don't do it. Or talk to somebody who has knowledge about it, like your Longhorn. He knows too much stuff to make him so suspicious about some stuff that you don't even start to think about why all this is happening to you, that's happening. If you don't start to think, nobody will for you. And I will not go further, because Longhorn knows everything. And as I already mentioned, I was thinking that Longhorn was the one who has a bit of the thinking ability there, and I have to unfortunately take this back, that I said it. He is just a troll. He is trying to lure you and then to attack you, but it will not happen. I mean, you keep mentioning me. You were talking about some fitness or gym stuff. You were looking up private stuff about me or something. You were trying to find out if I've lived with my mom and so on. I mean, it's a concerning fact that you care about moms. I won't comment further. Second one, I hope you found out where I live. I would even tell you if you ask me nicely, and not send me friend requests on some platforms. You know what I'm talking about. yeah, unfortunately, I have to take back the words that I said to you, which were okay or good. Unfortunately, I have nothing left for you. You can keep talking about me. I mean, if I am your new topic of your life, I am enjoying it. Thank you. So, let's say he has two choices from now, or it will only be two solutions. The one that I really recommend him would be, say, 5 letters in one word. It's even lesser than what I have to do. So try to do it. On any video, on any stream where you start, I don't care. On the next one, the tomorrow one, whatever. Just say the word, everything is undone. Everything will be vanished away and everybody goes on in his direction. The 5 words that I meant were, if you stop, I stop. But in case you still don't get it, you think you're right, you still think you can do what you want, then I only have one question left, which will be included in the outro of this statement. I hope you enjoyed it, and who knows? Until next time.
And he's trying to get her to do something that she didn't want to do.
So what'd you do about it?
I didn't do anything.
Whoa, what? Guys, don't be like my friend here who didn't do anything. Not doing anything is part of the problem.
Think about this. Many of you using drugs out there now are under 18. Do you realize that at 18, you have lived only 1/4 of your life? When you're using drugs, you're only cheating yourself out of the chance to find out who you really can be. And believe me, if you don't use drugs, you can just about be anything you want to be. Listen, you got at least 3/4 of your life to go. That's 3 more lifetimes to you. So don't blow it. Don't do drugs. If you're doing it, stop it. Get some help.
I can't wait for you to meet this girl. This is the best week I've ever had. The best week of summer. I wonder if he know that I know he's lying right now. Oh, you got the new Margellas? That's what's up. That's what's up. I see you. That's your BMW? That's nice. That's your girl? Golly. Okay, I see you. But I just want to know one thing. You ready? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me. Every time you tell me something, I figure that you're lying. Ooh, it's almost like you faking. Oh yeah. Yeah, I know you're lying, but you sound excited, and you know that I know that you lying. Oh, girl, yeah. I'ma keep on